The Gong Show won't be seen tonight, so we can bring you a very special episode of The Gen X Files. Welcome to The Gen X Files. I'm Jim.
I'm Adam.
And today's show is all about Back to the Future Part 3.
It's a return to form.
It is. Oh, my God. I have not seen this movie probably since it came out. Did not really care for it very much. I was kind of down because of the second one.
I think most people were kind of like just didn't even see the third one.
It was an afterthought. I mean, it came, even though it was only like a year later.
6 months later.
6 months later. It just kind of seemed like, well, why? What do we,
I feel like,
I guess we have to finish it.
I feel like a lot of people were so disappointed by the second one that they were just like, no, like I'm not even going to bother.
Now, I'm going to have to say, after seeing it again, and I honestly don't believe I saw it since it came out.
Yeah.
I loved it. I really enjoyed it.
It was definitely a return to form.
Oh my God. It was so much fun. They really nailed the bromance of Doc and Marty, and you could tell that they were all a little more relaxed. You could tell that they had time. They didn't have to shuffle them off to family ties. You could tell that they could spend time getting into the scene and working the shit and making it work, because this movie, they were smart. They did what they never do, which is they toned it down. They narrowed the story. It's very focused. We got to hang out with Doc Brown and got a whole different side of his character.
Right.
Made him a human being rather than just a guy who's apoplectic all the time.
It was nice to see him actually like smile.
Yes. And not just run around, Marty, bumping into things and going crazy.
It really shows how good of an actor Christopher Lloyd is.
He's such a good actor, but it's so funny. That MFer will say no to nothing.
No, he works on everything.
His resume is the most schizophrenic, bizarre thing I've ever seen. The absolute worst movies in the world to the absolute best movies in the world.
I can only imagine that there's like, he'll read a script and there's like one thing that he's like, oh, that's interesting, and then he'll just jump into it.
Yeah, I think he reads the scripts. I don't think he reads them. I think he's just
I
like,
don't know.
Hey, we got another 3 offers. Okay, let's take them.
Will they all fit into my schedule?
Just put them in my schedule.
I mean, who knows? I mean, whatever, man. If work is work.
I gotta tell you, they're not the best. I don't care.
Maybe he's confident enough that he'll make the project better.
Well, he is always good.
Yeah.
He's never crap, even in the crap that he's in, and he's in some capital KC crap.
He's in some badness.
But this wasn't one of them.
No. This was interesting, and I think that Back to the Future Part 3 being so much better makes Part 2 look even worse, because it just looks like all set up to this movie.
Mm-hmm. All style, no substance.
Yeah, it's and I still love Part 2, but like it really only works if you see Part 3.
The tone is just too dark for 2.
Yeah.
It's just too dark. It's not fun. Yeah. Like the whole Biff being a complete sociopath isn't fun. Shooting and murdering his father isn't fun.
No. The darkness, the dark turn was bad.
And this movie, it's like scrubbed all that crap away.
Yeah.
And they made a really fun Western. I love Westerns.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised I didn't like this movie more when it came out. Yeah. I was still a film school snoot.
Yeah. You were snooty snoot.
So I probably wasn't that into it. But watching it again, man, with such great character actors like Paul Buttram and Harry Carey Jr. and Dub Taylor and Burton Gilliam, they really peppered the world of Westerns with the world of Westerns.
Yeah, it was definitely an homage to Westerns and what I believe most of the cast and crew watched growing up.
Yeah.
Like they never thought they'd have a chance to work on a Western, and it's like, oh, we're going to do a time travel movie, but make a Western.
They also gave a lot of gifts to the actors. They gave James Tolkien an amazing gift as Chief Marshal James Strickland.
He had such beautiful hair.
Oh, my God.
It was so amazing.
And he was a good, heroic dude.
Actually being nice to his kid, being nice to a child. Crazy.
Well, I guess it didn't pay off. The abuse, the anti-abuse didn't fall down from the tree. But look, Tom Wilson playing Mad Dog Tannen, so much more fun than Griff. And
yeah.
And I think, too, okay, the one thing that's a little creeps is Leah Thompson with Michael J. Fox.
It was weird. I mean, I get what they were going for, but it is weird.
Well, the fact that that's the only doppelganger, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There wasn't, Michael J. Fox and 10 Doc Browns and 14 Griffs and Biffs and Jiffs. It kind of stood out. And also, just get another actor. Don't make him married to his mom.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
That just doesn't work. You could have got a nice little Irish actor to play him. You know?
You could have got somebody else. I mean, originally it was again fallout from part 2 and Crispin Glover not being in the movie.
Right, but that doesn't even make sense anyway, because it's like, why would they? Then it's an incestuous family. Then everybody is from each side.
I agree.
And they're all. That's why Marty's so messed up. It's because she's an incest baby.
Yes, that is the whole thrust of the entire trilogy. Is that Marty is an incest baby.
Well, they also handled the most egregious mistake of the entire trilogy.
Yeah.
Well, the whole you yellow belly.
Oh yeah.
You just call me chicken.
Yeah. It tied that up in a much better way, and that was part of the issue with the first one. Or part 2, they introduced it, and then they knew they didn't have to resolve it.
Yeah.
Which is very unsatisfying in a movie.
Right. And then they paid it off. But even so, man, going backwards like that is pretty dangerous.
That's what I thought. And then he does the whole spin around thing, and it was like, whoa, buddy.
Still got to be cool.
Who knows who's behind you? Oh, you just hit a school bus full of nuns. Oh, my God.
It's worse than the Rolls Royce. Oh, my God. I'm going to prison. Doc, you got to help me. I killed a bunch of kids. I can't do anything about it, Marty.
Yeah.
But I had so much fun. It was funny. It was focused. It looked like Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd were having a great time together.
Yeah.
And Chris Lloyd, this is one of his more well-rounded.
Yeah.
He played the leading man in this. It was his movie.
Right.
Marty was the sidekick in this one.
Yeah. It definitely was more about Doc, which was interesting and good. It was good to know that he wasn't just this weird, crazy, eccentric scientist.
And also, because we're like, wait a minute, he's going to fall in love with her in like 4 days. Stupid.
I totally bought it.
I bought it, too.
I totally bought it, yeah.
Such good chemistry between he and Mary Steenburgen, and she's so wonderful.
She's so amazing.
I love
she's
her
so good.
so much.
Yeah, she's so good.
I'm so excited that she's going to be on the second season of Man on the Inside with her hubby, Ted Danson.
It's kind of becoming required that she's in everything that he does.
I do it.
Which is fine. I'm okay with that.
They're getting old, baby. They don't have a ton of time left.
No.
Might as well spend it on set.
She's so good. God, she's so good.
She's amazing. Everybody in this was great. Even the horrible Irish accents from Leah Thompson and Margie McFly. Oh, I tell you what you're going to do. You're not going to do it there, mister.
Yeah, it was very very comic-y. Very sitcom-y. It wasn't
Mr. Eastwood.
Yeah, it was a little weird. But again, I mean, and I get that they wanted to have Leah Thompson in the movie.
Yes.
And I'm guessing, I just don't know why they didn't hire somebody else to play the dad.
I don't either. Save money. But
yeah, I mean, true, honestly. He's there.
It's also finally they did write one woman part well, and that was Mary Steenburgen.
Yeah, she was great.
Even though she was the damsel in distress, she also had, she had some gumption. She stood up for herself.
Yeah.
With Mad Dog and stuff. So,
that whole sequence with the gun in his back, and then her dancing with him and the little barbs at him, like she comes off so smart all the time.
My stepdad had that gun, that tiny little Derringer.
Yeah, so did my dad.
Like an original one from the 1880s.
My dad had a collection of them.
Same with mine.
They're really hard to shoot.
Oh, they're ridiculous. But, the old man collected old Winchesters and old Colt Peacemakers.
My dad just always liked the little tiny guns. Yeah. Well, he carved miniatures. That was his thing.
Oh, nice.
So he was all about the tiny guns.
Nice, tiny guns.
Yeah. He only went out and shot him once, as far as I know.
That was my nickname in high school. Tiny guns. I had tiny little arms.
I don't think he has them anymore. But I tried shooting one, and it was like, I can't. Like, it was so hard.
Yeah, well, you have to be literally 2 feet in front of somebody to hit that.
I mean, even just pull it, like, the pressure you had to put on the trigger was so hard.
Yeah.
Like, hair trigger, not so much with the tiny Derringer.
How old were you when you shot it?
Probably like 11.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's harder to shoot this.
Yeah. And it's like I hadn't been shooting guns anyway, so it's like I didn't really know the mechanics of it, the whole squeeze rather than pull. And they eventually, him and the buddy of his just gave up on me.
Nice.
That was the same incident where the horse stepped on my foot.
Oh, no. What a horrible day for you.
Yeah, it was not a great day.
Hey, horses hate guns. I, contrarily, was an amazing shot. The old man, I learned how to shoot before I could throw a football.
Yeah.
Probably about 5. He got me out on the range, 4 or 5. And by the time I was 8 or 9, I was a quick draw master. I could slap leather like the best of them, and I could hit targets really well. I was really good.
That was one of the things about this movie that I really loved, was that they showed that Marty could have outshot Mad Dog
Dog,
if he wanted to, but he chose not to.
Yes, because we saw that playing the video game made him a great shot.
Yeah, a wild gunman.
Yeah. Take that, Elijah Wood, you little asshole.
little prick. I know how to shoot things.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into it because I'll talk about it forever.
All right. Take yourself back to 1990.
Ooh, in the 90s.
Yeah. April 24th, the Space Shuttle Discovery places the Hubble Space Telescope into orbit.
And it didn't blow up.
No.
Good news.
No, the Discovery or the Hubble Space Telescope.
Well, just because last week it blew up.
Yeah.
It's better shuttle news today, is what I'm saying.
Yes. But I remember when the Hubble Space Telescope went into orbit. I remember that being such a huge deal.
Oh, yeah. Well, we used to care about stuff like that.
Yeah.
We used to really dig science and astronomy. And
I mean, I still do. It was really interesting when the Webb telescope went up, which was a billion times better.
Well, I'm saying the collective we, because I also
right.
still enjoy that. I just subscribed to Neil deGrasse Tyson's
Oh, yeah.
YouTube channel.
Yeah, he's really interesting. Do you ever watch him with the buddy of his? I don't know the guy's name.
Yeah.
But it's so great because the guy does not know anything,
No.
but he's so inquisitive, and it's so great. It's like sitting down having a conversation with one of the most brilliant minds on the planet.
Yeah, they talked a lot about aging, which was really interesting.
Oh,
and
really?
I did not know that Neil deGrasse Tyson was a first-class wrestler in high school
yeah.
and football.
Yeah.
The pictures of him, man, that guy was ripped.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it's interesting.
He's the hunkiest scientist.
He didn't. This is what happens when you have more interest in science than the arts. You leave athleticism and go into becoming an astronomer rather than an actor.
Well, that's what he talked about. He talked a lot about, aging and aging not gracefully, but just how your body changes in your
Accepting.
mind.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
It's not about him. It's about.
It's good. It's interesting. He's an interesting guy.
I like science.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
May 17th, the World Health Organization removes homosexuality from its list of diseases.
Finally.
1990.
That is insane.
90. I was so shocked when I saw that.
Yeah.
All through the AIDS epidemic, they're like, well, now you've got 2 diseases.
Well, I mean, that was one of the reasons why they could poo-poo the whole AIDS thing.
Yeah.
'Cause it's just crazy, people.
It's just insane to think that people thought that. It just blows my mind.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of people still think that.
Yeah, well, they're dumb.
And I'm looking at you, Adam.
Yeah, I don't think that. May 19th, the U.S. and the USSR agree to end production of chemical weapons and to destroy most of their stockpiles of chemical weapons.
Just 2 days after homosexuality was taken off of the list. Coincidence?
I just want to point out that it said most of. So there's still some out there.
Yeah, you got to keep a little bit just in case.
Probably still enough to murder the entire world.
Of course.
May 25th, Back to the Future Part 3 is released in theaters.
Gonna go not back in time, gonna go to ZZ Top, baby.
They did not want to pay Huey Lewis again. No. So we know Doc Brown ends up in 1885 at the end of Part 2, but why did he go back to the Old West?
I don't know.
They could have gone anywhere. They could have chosen anywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Why?
Rome or Greece or
Rome.
the Stone Ages. I don't know. The answer lies with Michael J. Fox and Robert Zemeckis when, during production for the first movie, the director asked his lead actor what time period he'd like to travel to. Fox's answer was the Old West so he could meet some cowboys.
I'd like to go to the Old West and meet some cowboys. Okay.
Zemeckis and Gale found this intriguing, and they tucked it away for the future.
It's also quite cheaper to make a movie Western.
Well, that's the irony. It did not. Considering that they literally built the entire town, it probably was not.
Well, those things are pretty easy to make.
That's true. I mean, I'm sure the insides were nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm positive it was a lot cheaper than the whole future.
Well, yes, that is true. That is very true. Good point. The decision to film Part 2 and 3 back-to-back were to keep costs down and to take advantage of an extended break in Fox's schedule. I did a lot of research on this because I found that phrase to be very interesting.
You did.
Because literally the break in his schedule was that Family Ties was ending.
Yeah.
The only thing I could figure is that he must have already signed on to some other movie.
Probably.
So he probably only had like 4 months after the end of Family Ties to get something done.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can figure. But the next movie that came out after this was The Hard Way, which didn't come out until 91. So I don't know. Like, it doesn't really make any sense, but I looked at it, literally an article from 89 from the LA Times that they talked about this. And I don't know if they thought maybe Family Ties was going to come back, and they were just going to shoot during the summer. But then the Family Ties ended.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, maybe it was on the bubble. Maybe they were thinking about coming back.
I mean, honestly, none of it really matters, but it was just intriguing to me with the production background. And
it definitely made a difference. It definitely made a difference. Not to say that Michael J. Fox was bad in the other movies at all. It's just he seemed, I think it's a combination of having more time, being more relaxed, and also being very comfortable in the character after playing him.
Yes. Yeah, agreed.
For 8 years.
Yeah. This would be the first time that Fox would shoot a Back to the Future movie without also filming Family Ties at the same time.
I feel kind of lost.
And they literally just shot him up to Northern California and said, go hang out for 4 months.
Nice.
After Part 2 was finished shooting, the cast and crew took a 3-week break, then immediately jumped into shooting Part 3. For Part 3, Gale and Zemeckis thought they'd focused enough on the McFly family and decided to shift focus to expanding the character of Doc Brown.
Well, it's about damn time.
Yeah, and to the benefit, because we did. I mean, it was nice to see kind of where Marty was going and what was wrong with him in 2, and now see 3, and what was missing from Doc Brown's life.
I think the biggest problem with 2 is that we already covered Marty's family. We already fixed that problem.
Yeah, but it was him. It was about him and his future.
Yes, but it also was his family again.
I know,
right?
Agreed. I don't disagree.
And it just, we saw that, we saw it fixed. I think the biggest thing, too, is we didn't want... I hate... One of the laziest things in sequels is when they destroy everything that happened in the first one.
Yeah.
Just because they need to create some sort of tension or drama.
We got to go back to square one.
Yes.
We can't think of any other ideas. We can't think of Part 4 or, move on to point number 4. It's like we got to go back to 1.
It's one of the things I hate the most about, video game sequels.
Yeah.
Is because you start off... And all the crap that you did in the first one is negated, and you don't have anything. There's a couple of games that you carry over. I think the Jedi Survivor did that, which is good. But it's just like, no, man, that's lazy. It's just you're negating everything.
Come up with new stuff and better stuff and make the character better.
Yes.
Yeah. So Michael J. Fox came back as Marty McFly and Seamus McFly.
Oh, Seamus McFly.
Yeah.
Don't just use your guns. That's a bad thing to do.
I will say that I really enjoyed his performance as that character.
Seamus was great. I just would have rather seen another actor.
It just was weird.
It was distracting. It was the only time. It works. It's okay in 2 because there's 8 Biffs, Griffs, Jiffs.
But in 2, it's his kids.
Yes.
They look like him because they're his kids.
Yeah.
The fact that he looks identical to his great-grandfather is a little weird.
And his great-grandmother.
And that his great-grandmother looks just like his mom.
Well, okay, I will give this, that sometimes your grandfather, you look like your grandfather.
I don't disagree.
And I do see that there could be a family resemblance because of the grandfather. I'll give them that. It just seemed a little lazy.
It just was weird that it was his mother, because it's obviously his dad's side of the family, and the mom married in. I mean, when he got hit by the car in the first movie, we saw the first movie. We know what's going on.
Well, we also, they were smart enough not to have any affection between the two. There's no kissing or hugging.
No.
It was very brotherly, sisterly.
That would have been hilarious if they finally had the kiss, and it was like, oh, God.
Or he's sleeping on the couch and he hears,
okay, all right. No.
I got a problem with this here, Sarge.
Oh, God. After filming 2 Back to the Future movies, Fox was finally able to just focus on filming the movie rather than splitting his time with Family Ties. Now, I didn't know this, but Fox won 3 Emmy Awards for Family Ties in 1986, 87, and 88.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
He was actually nominated 3 other times, I think.
He was not. It was one of those things like John Larroquette. He was nominated
all the time,
every year, and won the odd number of years.
Cannot understate how popular his character was on that show.
I can tell you, I lived through it, man. Yeah. We loved Alex P. Keaton.
Yeah. It's too bad you didn't want to be like Alex P. Keaton.
I do now.
During the lynching scene, Fox was accidentally hanged and actually lost consciousness for a while.
Good job, guys.
Like that bit where he's literally kicking and stuff. Yeah.
Excellent work. Excellent work. Almost murdered your star. Good job.
Yeah. Good work. The production actually asked permission from Clint Eastwood to use his name for Marty in the movie, and Clint Eastwood was honored.
Clint.
You
know what he said?
What did he say?
You want to use my name? Swell.
It was great because there's some times where there's Mad Dog kind of craps all over his name,
sure.
And it's but it's hilarious. I'm sure Clint Eastwood thought it was hilarious.
Well, because Clint Eastwood is tough, cool name because of Clint Eastwood. But if you think about it back then, it's like Clint,
like
what Eastwood?
Yeah. For a time when shooting part 2 and part 3, Fox thought he'd forgotten how to skateboard, which he did a lot growing up.
Weird.
What he didn't know is that his challenges with skateboarding most likely were due to his early onset Parkinson's disease.
Good Lord, man.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Just keep, if you're a skateboarder, just keep skateboarding, and if you can keep skateboarding, then you're okay.
Yeah. While shooting Doc Hollywood, which came out shortly after The Hard Way in 1991, Fox noticed that his little finger was twitching and that his shoulder was constantly sore.
Oh, my God. Oh, by the way, Doc Hollywood is an excellent movie.
A fantastic movie.
I think, put the Back to the Future movies aside, it's his best movie.
I agree.
His best non-Back to the Future movie.
He's so good in it, yeah.
So everybody is so good.
Yeah.
And it has our buddy from Tron. Hey, the guy talks like this, the one.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the doc. He's their old doctor.
Oh.
Well, you talked about it in the Tron episode.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't remember his name.
Me.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
It's
but yes,
weird
the
name.
old guy, yeah. A doctor informed him that he had early onset Parkinson's at the age of 29.
How rare is that, man? How rare is that?
Very, very rare.
That is just, there has to be something. There has to be some reason for this.
Yeah. There was, I didn't put this in, but there was, he worked on a TV show. He was a lead on a TV show when he was 16 in Canada. And 4 of those cast and or crew have had Parkinson's.
Weird.
So, but he in his memoir, he talks about it, and he was like, he brought it to the CDC, and they were like, it's not a big enough sample. Like, we can't correlate that. So they didn't look into it.
But I'm Michael J. Fox.
I know. I mean, I guess it had to be way more people than kind of like with John Wayne and Genghis Khan when they all shot in the radiated zone and they all got cancer.
Yeah.
But I think it was just too little. And not to mention the fact that, because my dad was diagnosed with Parkinson's for like 12 years before.
This is awful.
Finally, back in the day, there was no way to actually know if he had Parkinson's. It was literally just an opinion.
Yeah.
And he had 10 doctors come out, and 5 said yes, 5 said no, and then his primary doctor said, yeah, you have Parkinson's.
Ugh.
And for 12 years he took medicine, and then found out later he went to a different he had moved and he had gone to a different hospital, and they were like, oh yeah, we have a test now. and he was like, oh, okay. So they took it. Yeah, he doesn't have it.
Oh man, do you sue?
Yeah, I mean, no, because at the time it was just they were doing the best they thought they could for him.
Doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, but I mean, he took the medicine forever, and he was not happy about it.
Yeah,
But,
well, I wouldn't be either, but it'd be such a mixed bag because you're, on one hand, like, thank God I don't have Parkinson's.
Yeah.
And the other hand, you're like, well, what the hell did this medication do to me?
What did it do? Yeah. But the thing is that the whole point of that is that back in the day, I mean, and this was much later. I mean, I guess it was around this time, about 5 or 6 years after this. But they just Parkinson's wasn't common enough that they were doing studies on it. They weren't doing like drugs for it. Like the pharmaceutical companies literally said it won't make us money, so they won't do it. So every test trial that came up, he was a part of, because he was like, this is a problem, but not a big enough problem.
He has been so outspoken about Parkinson's, going and testifying on Capitol Hill, and not taking his meds so they can see what it looks like, with his body, and it's heartbreaking. The thing is, man, he was such a gifted physical comedian. We talked about this on the first one. Everything he did, he's the opposite of Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah.
Because every choice he made was brilliant, comedically brilliant. Yeah. Every move he made, it's so seamless. But it was calculated. He just had that gift, man.
Yeah.
Some people have that gift, and he had it in spades. And to see that gift stolen away from him is just heartbreaking.
It is. It really is. The doctors told him that within a few years he wouldn't be working at all. The Parkinson's would be too bad.
Could you imagine, buddy, at 29 being told your career's over?
By the time you're 35, the latest, that you're done. That's it.
God.
Yeah. This led to Fox becoming extremely depressed, and he started heavily drinking.
I would too.
Yeah. In 1992, so not too long after, he sought help to stop drinking, and he's been sober ever since.
Nice.
Which is good, which is very good. Fox started working as much as he could, with notable appearances in The American President in 1995.
Such a great movie.
I love that movie so much.
Makes you really like the president.
I know, it's crazy. The Frighteners in 1996.
Again, super underrated, awesome movie.
I love that movie so much.
He's so good in it, too.
It's Peter Jackson. It's so good. It's one of Peter Jackson's underrated movies.
Yes.
And then Mars Attacks in 1996 as well.
I love that movie. Listen to our Mars Attacks episode.
There were some movies in between 92 and 95, but most of them were not good.
No.
So I did not mention them.
But those are the 3 best.
No, yeah. 1996.
And Dr. Hollywood.
Doc Hollywood. Doc Hollywood.
Dr.
Yes.
Hollywood.
Dr. Hollywood. And maybe The Hard Way. I would have to see it again.
Doc Hollywood.
Fair. 1996 was also the year Spin City started, Fox's second successful sitcom.
He was good on that.
It was fun.
That.
It had Alan Ruck on it, and Alan Ruck is amazing.
Yeah, it was about the mayor's office.
Yeah,
and he was like the deputy mayor. And
he works there somehow or some way. I don't remember.
There was some old dude that was like Brian Bosworth or somebody was the mayor. Who was the mayor?
That actually sounds right. I don't remember.
Yeah.
He wasn't in it very often, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
it was like the inner workings and not seeing the king kind of thing.
Yeah, there's just this spate of sitcoms that just kind of all blend together from the 80s and 90s.
Those middle 90s. Wait till we get to Leah Thompson. We're talking about Caroline in the City and I did a deep dive into all the weird random sitcoms that tied into that.
It's funny that they were all on sitcoms.
Yeah.
Doc Brown on Taxi, her on Caroline in the City, and Michael J. Fox on Spin City.
Yeah. And Leah Thompson eventually had her own show, and
Tom Wilson on
Tom Wilson was on
Freaks and
Geeks. So it wasn't really a sitcom.
No,
I mean, but anyway.
Elizabeth Shue on Shoes. Remember that sitcom?
Shoesy Shoes.
Yeah, she had a shoe store called Shoes.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was in 1997.
I'm surprised there wasn't one.
I could be honest, I'm surprised there wasn't either.
All this Hollywood will make shoes.
Yeah, he would appear in 103 episodes of the show over 4 of the 6 seasons of the show. He announced to the world in 1998 that he had Parkinson's when it was starting to become very obvious.
Well, he had like 9 years, man.
Yeah.
And he made every moment count.
Yeah. And he kept working. And like nobody knew. Literally nobody knew.
Yeah.
Until he came out and said it. Maybe it's because it was starting to become obvious and there were starting to be rumors and stuff.
Well, it was a shock, man.
Yeah.
It was a shock.
Yeah.
It was a heartbreaking shock because everybody loves Michael J. Fox.
Yeah. He's an amazing person.
But there's no reason not to like there's nothing about him.
Right.
That's sour or gross or...
No, he's just a good person.
He's Canadian.
He's a good Canadian.
Yes, but he just was a treasure. I mean, he was literally an American and Canadian treasure.
Yeah.
We shared.
Yeah.
It was so heartbreaking. That announcement, it broke my heart, man. I was so sad. I was so depressed about that.
Yeah. The show brought on Heather Locklear to lighten Fox's schedule, but Fox finally decided to leave the show at the end of the 4th season to spend time with his family.
Good for him.
The show's creator, Bill Lawrence, also left the show, but the Spin City continued for 2 more seasons with Charlie Sheen as the lead.
Man, Charlie Sheen just kind of swooped in.
Yeah. I also did not realize that Spin City was created by Bill Lawrence.
Yeah.
Who did Scrubs.
Yeah.
Which I had no idea.
Yeah, it was a good show.
I'm going to have to watch it again because I remember seeing bits and pieces of it, but it was around the time when I was starting to go in college and I just didn't watch TV for like 4 years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You were too busy.
I was busy drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Fox would be nominated for 4 Emmys for lead actor for Spin City, finally winning during his last season on the show.
Yeah, they probably gave it to him as a pity.
Wow.
Well, they do. They're assholes about that. They, a lot of times people get the award for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, that's true. That is a good point. After this, Fox has mostly done voice work, appearing in Stuart Little and its 3 sequels.
Playing Stuart Little. I'm a mouse.
Which this is the first time hearing that there were 4 Stuart Little movies.
I had no idea.
2 of them went straight to video. Well. He was in Atlantis, The Lost Empire. I think it was the last Disney movie that was done in 2D, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was very forgettable.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Yeah. He was also in Archie in its sequel, Archie. I have no idea what that is, but it was an animated thing.
They made this robotic bigot named Archie, and he would sit in this chair, and he would talk about meathead and stuff, and just be don't like these robots with the circuits that are blue circuits. I like the yellow circuits because the yellow circuits you got a lot of more experience and stuff. The blue circuits, it's just bad.
This is what drew Fox to the role.
Yeah. Archie Punker, I think was P-U-N-K.
He did make live-action appearances as well.
Cyberpunk.
Most notably on Scrubs from Bill Lawrence.
Nice.
These 2 episodes are fantastic. It's so good. 6 episodes of Boston Legal. 5 episodes of Rescue Me, which I remember when he came on to Rescue Me.
So did I.
It was the first time I think I'd really seen him doing live action.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
He was great. I think he was dating Dennis Leary's ex.
Yes. Yeah.
And I believe his character had Parkinson's.
Yeah, and he was like super nice, and Dennis Leary wanted to be mad at him all the time, but he couldn't.
Yeah.
Because he was just like this super awesome guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was really fun. He was in 26 episodes of The Good Wife, which I had no idea, and 2 episodes of The Good Fight, the spin-off of The Good Wife.
Not seen any of those
No,
good
I'm not
shows.
It's all one of those CBS shows that I'm not old enough yet to watch it, so I don't. And then he was in 2 episodes of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
So funny.
Which was literally the exact opposite of his character on Rescue Me, where he was just the biggest asshole alive.
Yes.
And played it so well.
Oh my God, so well. I think Larry was like, I don't believe you have Parkinson's. I think that was the whole thing where he thought he didn't have it, or he was faking it or something.
He was such an asshole. It was so funny.
Oh my God.
He just used the Parkinson's so well to make
yeah.
Larry look like a dick.
Yes.
It was so funny.
Well, and good for him for leaning into it, and there are a lot of people with Parkinson's disease.
Yeah.
And to have Michael J. Fox as the face of your disease probably helps.
Yeah. He was also on 22 episodes of The Michael J. Fox Show, his first lead since Spin City. Unfortunately, only ran for 1 season.
No idea what that was.
It was in 2005, I think. Yeah. Fox can most recently be seen in Still, a Michael J. Fox movie, a documentary about dealing with his disease.
Have you seen that?
No, not yet.
There's a couple of docs. I still haven't watched the John Candy doc because I can't.
I know.
I just know it's going to be
and
so
that
sad.
Eddie Murphy doc just came out that I really want to see.
Yeah.
Which won't be as sad as the
No.
John Candy one, but yeah. But I'm really curious to see it.
Yeah.
He will be heard in the upcoming Zootopia 2, playing the greatest name of a character ever, Michael J. the Fox.
Good for him. Hi.
But look at this. Look, the doctor said he was going to be within a few years. He wasn't going to be able to work.
Right.
And it's been 30 plus years now.
64 years old.
It's 30 plus years, and he's still working.
Yep.
I mean, it's obvious that he has, the disease has progressed a lot.
Yeah.
But he's still there, and he's still doing it, and he's still fighting, and he's still trying to get more recognition for Parkinson's and people that suffer from the disease.
It's a real uphill battle for the next couple of years.
Yeah.
And, hopefully we'll get a change and, get back to helping people.
Hopefully. Christopher Lloyd came back as Emmett Doc Brown. If you look closely at the bandana that Doc Brown is wearing in the movie, you'll realize that it was made from the shirt he was wearing when he accidentally went back to 1885.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was a clever little, thing.
Easter egg?
Yeah.
I like it.
His introduction of his character in this movie is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Where he shoots down Marty, and then it's just the voice is so good.
Yeah.
And totally standing up to Mad Dog, and Mad Dog was like, yeah, you're gonna shoot me. Okay.
I'm gonna put it in your head, Mad Dog.
I can shoot the flea off a backside of a horse or whatever.
And I'll get you, my bro.
Yeah. It was so good. He just was so badass. It was so nice to see him being a badass. Lloyd has had a very long career, appearing in hundreds of movies and TV shows, such as The Addams Family in 1991, playing Uncle Fester, and its sequel, Addams Family Values, in 1993.
He was great.
They're both fun movies. Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead, in 1995.
Oh, man, that was that spate of indie movies that were exactly the same.
It was much like the sitcoms in the 90s.
Yes.
There were after Pulp Fiction,
oh my God,
we gotta pick up every indie movie we can.
Effing Quentin Tarantino ruined it for everybody.
13 episodes of Deadly Games in 1995.
Okay.
TV show. He was in My Favorite Martian and Baby Geniuses in 1999.
2 of my favorite movies ever.
That was a banner year for Christopher Lloyd.
My Favorite Martian wasn't that bad, but oh
It
my
was
God,
fine.
Baby Geniuses. Whoa.
It is
boy.
the best, worst movie ever.
Oh my! It's not even fun to watch.
No.
It's so bad.
No. That's the movie you put on to torture your friends.
Oh God, I don't really care for babies, and so that movie is like
It's like twice as bad.
Oh my God.
It's he was in 19 episodes of Stacked in 2005.
Okay.
Another random show. He was in Piranha 3D in 2010 and its sequel, Piranha 3DD, in 2012.
3
Double D, whatever. He was in 3 episodes of 12 Monkeys in 2017.
Nice.
Which is another thing that I probably should have watched by now, but I haven't.
Yeah, I heard that was a great show. I think I started watching it.
I love the movie,
Yeah.
but I've heard the show's really good.
Same.
He was in Nobody in 2021 and its sequel, Nobody 2, in 2025.
Hey, you're nobody. And you're nobody too.
It just dropped on Peacock, so if you want to watch it.
Oh, that's Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk being the
Liam
old
Neeson.
man that can kick ass.
I'm really sick of these old men kicking ass movies.
I know. This one, he's on vacation.
Well, Jesus, didn't he learn his lesson on the first one and he almost died?
Yeah, I know.
Calm down, Bob Odenkirk.
Whatever. 4 episodes.
Okay, well, I guess
that's
you'd rather have a movie than
Bob
Bob
Odenkirk's. He's like, well, whatever. If I'm almost going to die, might as well make more movies.
All right.
4 episodes of Wednesday in 2025. Which he was a disembodied head in a jar. Which it was. Yeah, it was so hard to understand.
I also died really hard. It was a really awful death.
Oh, it was bad. It was
really
so
mean.
awful. He also, and this is not a full comprehensive list. He's been in a bunch of other stuff. He also appeared in no less than 28 TV movies over his career.
Wow.
Yeah, just TV movie after TV movie.
Like I said, dude, he's just his agent is just a scheduler. That's all he does.
Essentially, yes.
It's like just crams him in.
Guarantee you, his first response when his agent comes to him is he says, "Is there time in my schedule?" Yep. Okay, let's do it.
Hey, Chris, we got yes. Well, no, you haven't. Yes, but you haven't heard. It's gonna be yes.
You know what I'm shooting, so if it doesn't fit into my schedule, don't ask me.
What about the quality? I don't care about the quality.
Are they paying me cash monies?
Yes. He does not know the word no.
No. Just, He's also done a ton of voiceover, including
Anastasia, Hey Arnold the Movie, The Tale of Despereaux, King of the Hill, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Robot Chicken, Over the Garden Wall, and The Simpsons.
He's also voiced the hacker in 134 episodes of Cyber Chase, a show on PBS that's run since 2002.
How have I never heard of it?
Because it's on PBS.
And I'm too dumb to watch that.
No, it's not. I think it's a kid's show. It's a kid's show.
Well, I'm not too dumb for
But it started in 2002, which is way early on and when the internet was like catching on with everything.
Yeah.
So it's good for PBS.
They were always ahead of the game.
Ahead of the game. Lloyd will also be seen in the upcoming film The Movers, starring Jenna Malone, Terrence Howard, and Tom Everett Scott.
Ugh, that's kind of another stinker.
Yeah.
Whatever,
But that's what he's got coming up. So.
Terrence Howard lost his mind.
Yeah. Oh, no, he did. I'm shocked he's in anything. He thought he invented new math.
Wow.
Did you know that?
No, I did. He did literally.
You got to look up some of the stuff because he got into a beef with your good buddy,
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. And Neil deGrasse Tyson just pointed out the fact that his math he was doing was very wrong, and Terrence Howard was like, "You're Satan," and just went insane.
Yeah. Well,
you should hear him talk about it. It's hilarious.
Hear him talk about Marvel too. I mean, him getting replaced. Well, and I gotta say, Don Cheadle is a much better actor.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, it's sad because Terrence Howard is a good actor. He's just insane, and every co-star is every co-star. They're like, "So what do you think of Terrence Howard?" It's silence. He's an interesting guy. He's got his own.
Well, he played the part.
Thing. Yeah.
No. Look, he's great, but there's a billion other actors that are just as good that are easier to work with.
Yeah, I would never hire them.
AKA Don Cheadle.
Yes.
Mary Steenburgen is one of the newcomers in the movie, as she was cast as Clara Clayton. Steenburgen made her feature film debut in Goin' South in 1978, which was directed by and starring Jack Nicholson, with Christopher Lloyd, John Belushi, Richard Bradford, Veronica Cartwright, Danny DeVito, and Ed Begley Jr.
It's a pretty fun movie. It's not a great movie, but it's fun, and all of the cast is amazing.
In the movie, she was actually courted by Christopher Lloyd, much like in Back to the Future Part 3.
Very different movie.
Very different movie. Yeah, she was Jack Nicholson's wife, and Christopher Lloyd was smitten with her and kept trying to steal her away from Jack Nicholson, which it's like, really, Christopher Lloyd? Really?
I think they were like a bank robbing crew, and they come back to get him to do a thing. If I remember, it's been so long since I've seen this movie.
We've talked about this movie a number of times, and I've never seen it, and I really want to see it.
Well, we got to do a Jack. We got to either do a Jack or a Christian Slater movie so I can keep doing this impersonation.
Yeah. We'll just do a Nicholson Slater month, and you can just do that same impersonation for both of them.
I'm gonna do True West, the play True West, as a one-man show.
With Jack Nicholson and Christian Slater. All right, put it on the docket. I'm ready for that.
Look for that next Christmas at the Amundsen Theater.
Mary Steenburgen was the co-star in Time After Time in 1979, written and directed by Nicholas Meyer, starring Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah, time travel movie. I think that one had to deal with Jack the Ripper, right?
No, it was, well, yes, H.G. Wells was going back to try to stop Jack the Ripper,
Right.
but she was, I think, time traveled back to that time.
I thought she was from that time and he had to rescue her.
I don't remember. It's weird. There's a lot of parallels to Back to the Future Part 3.
Yes.
Of dealing with the time travel. It was just that it was like the opposite. But she falls in love with H.G. Wells, who I think Jack the Ripper traveled to the future.
He goes back, and I think they come back. Anyway, we could just sit here and
The point
speculate.
is that I think this is honestly, I think this is the reason that they wrote the part for her.
Oh, okay.
Was because of Time After Time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, she's been in a time travel movie. Let's write
Yeah.
the movie for her.
They loved her, and they were like, oh, she knows time travel. Yeah.
Well, she's so great.
She actually got married to Malcolm McDowell, which I had zero idea until yesterday.
Yeah.
They would be married for 10 years and have 2 kids.
Yes.
Yeah. One of her kids, Chris, her older kid, Chris, would always, he's got an ongoing thing on Instagram where he always claims that his mother's Andy McDowell.
Nice.
It's really weird, but
Andy
it's funny.
McDowell's her daughter, right?
No. In 1980, she starred in Melvin and Howard, earning the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress.
That's when she... Well, I mean, of course, because the Oscar, but that's where she really blew up.
Yeah, I think she gained a good foothold with Time After Time because the movie was pretty big.
Yeah.
And then Melvin and Howard is like, people were like, ooh, serious actor.
Well, it's an amazing performance.
Yeah. And again, Melvin and Howard, another one of those movies we've talked about all the time that
Yep.
I've never seen that
Yep.
I need to see.
Yep.
Just before Back to the Future Part 3, Steenburgen appeared in Parenthood with Steve Martin.
Great movie.
Such a
She's
great
excellent
movie.
in it.
Yeah, she's so good.
We
The
didn't
whole
do that
cast-
movie, did
no.
we?
Whole cast is so good. It's such a great movie.
Yeah, with Little Leaf Phoenix.
Little Leaf Phoenix and Keanu Reeves. That was the whole clip where they were talking about
Aziz Ansari.
Aziz Ansari talking about
The Lost Phoenix.
Who's this Leaf Phoenix?
Who's
We
Leaf
need
Phoenix?
to get him. He's so good. Yeah, that was really funny.
I found the Lost Phoenix boy.
The character of Clara was written specifically for Steenburgen.
Interesting.
Initially, she didn't want to do the part, but her kids were huge fans of the first movie and convinced her to do it. "Quote unquote" for her, they literally hounded her to make her do the movie.
Is that how you hound people?
Yeah.
You bark at them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when you're like 8.
Right.
Yes. While shooting the dance sequence, Steenburgen got a little too into it and tore a ligament in her foot.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Steenburgen has a very long career.
Steenburgen.
Steenburgen?
Yeah.
Whatever. Steenburgen.
Burgen.
Steamy McBurgen.
You made a big stink about the way I pronounce somebody's name.
Yeah, but Anastasia is Anastasia.
Well, Steenburgen is Steenburgen.
All right. Steenburgen has had a long career. Some of the movies she's appeared in include What's Eating Gilbert Grape in Philadelphia in 1993.
Hi, Gilbert. Gilbert.
Clifford in Pontiac Moon in 1994.
Clifford. If you haven't seen Clifford,
She plays the mom.
oh my God. If you ever wanted to see Martin Short play a 10-year-old boy in the creepiest way possible and Charles Grodin react perfectly, watch Clifford.
I think you don't realize how much you want to see Martin Short play a creepy 10-year-old boy until you see Clifford.
That is such a guilty. I love that movie so
It
much.
is so weird.
Can you act like a normal boy? Act like a normal boy for 5 minutes. Can you act like a normal boy?
It's so good. So weird. She co-starred with Ted Danson in Pontiac Moon. They would get married the next year and are still married today.
Yeah. They're a really cool couple.
They are.
They seem very like. If I was in Hollywood and older, I would like them to be my couple friends.
Yeah, exactly. They'd be fun.
I'd have to be in a couple, and that would
Yeah,
suck.
yeah.
Well, maybe I could just be their friend
Yeah, that's true.
and bring the cat.
Be their
Weird single friend.
Be their weird third wheel.
Yeah, what are we doing today, guys?
Hey, look who showed up! It's Mr. Third Wheel.
We
We got a show to shoot. We'll be back later. Bye.
let me come with you. I'll hold your purse.
She was also in I Am Sam in 2001.
Yes.
Jim's favorite movie.
Well, I mean, look, he's such a good actor, and he did a good job. But oh my God, I'm making fun of an actor portraying something. I'm not making fun of people who have.
Yep.
Anyway,
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. She was also in Elf in 2003. Sorry, I totally baited you into that. I'm sorry.
I don't care. I got no morals.
She was an Elf in 2003.
Oh my God, so sweet.
So sweet in that.
How did? You know what's really great about that movie is she totally humanizes James Caan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because James Caan kind of comes off as a dick in the movie.
100%.
But it's like, well, obviously you married this awesome lady, so there must be something about you that's good.
Well, he was a good dude until the whole thing happened.
Right.
With the Elf's ma'am.
He got right with
After
Elf ma'am.
Yeah, after he took her by force.
All right. She was also in Step Brothers in 2008. She played the mom in Step Brothers.
One of the greatest comedies ever made.
Very guilty pleasure because it is so not a good movie.
Oh my God, it's a great movie.
But
There's no guilt
funny.
to that.
It is very
no
funny.
guilt. Oh my God, the two of them are effing hilarious. I'm sorry.
No, they're great. They're great. She also appeared in a ton of TV. 22 episodes of Ink in 1996 with Ted Danson.
What is that?
It was about journalists.
Oh, not tattoo artists?
Nope. It was about journalists. 6 episodes of Curb Your Enthusiasm, which I think was just because Ted Danson... Isn't Ted Danson on that?
They played themselves.
They played themselves, okay. 45 episodes of Joan of Arcadia.
I barely remember that. That was the one with Alex Cross, David Cross's wife. Amber Tamblyn?
Amber Tamblyn. Thank you. I was trying to think. It was like the young brunette girl who was like everybody else at that time.
She's redhead.
Whatever. Exactly. She was in 4 episodes of Bored to Death.
Oh my God, that is such a lost and amazing show.
Also starring Ted Danson.
Yes.
But Bored to Death is incredible show.
Good.
If you've not seen it, get on HBO Max right now and watch it.
Yeah. I'm so sad that only had 4 seasons.
So good. 5 episodes of 30 Rock, which I honestly don't remember her.
I do. She was dating Jack.
Oh, okay. Okay,
And,
that makes sense.
It was like for 4 episodes.
4 episodes of Wilfred, the weird show with where he
The dog?
dresses up like the dog, or is the dog technically
plays-
the human dog?
And that was with
Elijah Wood.
yeah. From
And-
Back to the Future Part 2?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. And then 13 episodes Justified.
She was amazing on that. That show is amazing. You need to
Show.
watch
I
it.
know, I need to watch it. 6 episodes of Orange is the New Black, which she was on in the 2017 season. Didn't realize that show lasted that long.
I gave up after. Not that it was bad or anything, but I just kind of one of those shows just I forgot about and then just didn't watch.
57 episodes of The Last Man on Earth, which number one, totally did not realize that went 57 episodes, despite the fact that I literally watched the entire show.
Neither did I.
And totally forgot she was on it because that show was weirdly forgettable. I don't know why.
Well, Will Forte is amazing and genius as he is. He's kind of forgettable.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's super weird.
He was on Saturday Night Live doing his Goober.
One of the best sketches in the entire show. It was about the Epstein files.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it was so great. Yeah. It's so believable. 25 episodes of Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist about the music and fantasy or something. I don't remember.
Okay.
Something about her life. People would break in a song randomly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then she's also done 17 miniseries and television movies as well.
She is a juggernaut,
She
man.
works and works and works.
Because she's great.
Yeah.
She's great. And she's also one of those actors that is so great that she's not just relegated to playing old lady roles.
No, she's so good. She's so good.
She transcends it. To me, she's right up there with Meryl Streep. She's right up there with Angelica Houston.
Yeah.
Royalty.
And she's up there. Yeah. No. She's so good. And she seems so approachable and so nice.
Yes.
Like, just so nice.
Both of them. They just seem like the coolest couple. That's why I think they would be open to me being their friend and hanging out with them all the time.
It's funny because there was a thought I had while watching this movie that I was like, if there's anybody that could tame Sam Malone, it would be Mary Steenburgen. Steenburgen! God damn it! Steenburgen!
Thank you.
In 2007, Steenburgen underwent minor surgery on her arm, which required a general anesthetic.
Huh.
Just minor surgery on her arm, not a big deal. Shortly thereafter, she began experiencing...
Music. Playing in her head day and night.
Yeah, so she went under, and when she came back out, she just kept hearing songs.
Weird.
Like songs in her head. Like songs that she was like, maybe I heard this before.
Huh.
And she would search for stuff. Like she literally had a song with lyrics, looked it up, couldn't find it. Was like, this is weird.
It is weird.
She subsequently took music lessons so she could write down what she was hearing, and by 2013 had almost 50 songwriting credits.
Good Lord!
Yeah. She has collaborated with musicians from Nashville and was also signed to Universal Music Group as a songwriter.
That's insane. That is amazing. The human brain is fascinating, man.
Yeah.
The stuff that happened, like somebody going into a coma and coming out and being able to speak fluent French and they never could before. Or they all of a sudden know chemistry. Or, it's weird how the brain is just, the brain, we know nothing about it really.
No. I mean, we really don't get how it works.
No. Wrinkly smart, smooth stupid. That's all we know.
It's funny. I heard an interview with her on NPR where they were talking about this. This is the first time I heard about it. And this was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. It was definitely before the pandemic. But I was driving and heard it. And they talked to her. And it was fascinating. Like her just talking about like, I had to learn to play music because I couldn't get this music out of my head.
Must have driven her crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they talked to Ted Danson, like he was sitting there with her,
Yeah.
and they were like, "So how have you dealt with all this?" And he was like, "Yeah, it happened." It was just like, "Yep." He's like, "It was a new thing in her life, and I was just like, I went with it." It was like, "All right."
Gave me more time for my hobbies.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, she's amazing. It was essentially like, of course she can do it. She's incredible.
That is such a cool story.
Yeah.
Such a cool story.
Steenburgen will be seen in the upcoming season 2 of A Man on the Inside and the film Easy's Waltz, written and directed by Nick Pizzolatto, who created the first season of True Detective.
Excellent.
It's his very first feature film. I'm curious to see where it goes.
I hope it's good.
Every feature he's written since True Detective has been garbage.
Oh no!
So I think it's only been 1 or 2, but they've not been good.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that maybe with him writing and directing, it'll be better.
Well, with her in it, it's got a chance.
Yeah. Thomas F. Wilson came back as Biff Tannen and Buford Mad Dog Tannen.
Mr. McFly.
Yeah, that was so great. That was also really good. It was when he came up and he grabbed the stuff off of the truck, and Biff came around and was like mad, then realized who it was.
Yeah.
It was great.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Better.
look,
That one sequence was better than anything he did in part 2.
I think they softened his makeup again, too.
Yeah,
It didn't look like
yeah.
he had the Cro-Magnon from this.
No, they
from
just
2.
made him look a little older rather than making him look like a grape ape.
Well, I think by that time he was that age.
Yeah,
They had to de-age him for
yeah,
for the Mad Dog
yeah,
parts.
Yeah. I shouldn't say that. He was fine in 2. I liked him in 2. I don't want to disparage his
No,
his
he was
role in
great.
2.
Griff was not great.
No.
We're just being completely honest, man.
One of the best sequences in part 2 was when an old Biff talking to a young Biff. It was brilliant.
Yes, when they go back to 55, the movie is Aces, baby.
Yeah.
But the future, they just did not know what to do.
It was thin.
Yeah, and I, again, like I said last week, I blame the director for giving him the note
Yeah.
on Griff.
Yeah, yeah. Wilson actually did all of his own horse stunts in Back to the Future Part 3. That was him riding the horse
Nice.
the whole time. He also successfully lassoed Marty just before he sees Doc Brown when he goes to hang him up. That was literally him.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Have you ever lassoed?
No, God, no. I want to say I think I've tried, and then I just gave up.
I used to take Western horse lessons. My
Yeah.
sister was a great equestrian rider, Olympic quality.
Nice.
Oh, God, it was so... she had like two lines of first place ribbons
Nice.
all around the thing,
Wow.
then a line of second place, then her crappy line of thirds, and then a case filled with crystal and silver that
Oh,
she
wow.
had won
Wow.
from all of the
Wow.
hunter jumper. She was amazing. So they gave me horse lessons. But I was like, I want to be Western.
Was not amazing.
No, but I was pretty good with the lasso.
Nice.
It was. They were probably really nice. Like, oh, you're really good.
Well, I'm sure you did better than I could.
I could lasso the fake.
The steer. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
they had like a little wooden steer
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you'd go
You
by.
could hit it.
Yeah, I'd never tried on a moving steer, so
Oh.
maybe today.
Wilson based his characterization of Mad Dog on Lee Marvin's Liberty Valance in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance.
Lee Marvin, what a great actor. I love him so much.
He's so good. Since the last movie came out, Wilson had cards printed up that contain a block of text that answers the questions that he gets asked every time someone recognizes him.
Do you know what those questions are?
No, the funny thing is I had the block and I almost put it in, but literally it is pretty much verbatim the first and second movie.
Okay.
Or first and second script. Like all the little things that we talked about in the first and second episodes is on that block of text.
Good for him.
And with the addition of all my coworkers were really great. I have no idea what they're doing right now. I don't really talk to them very much. Yeah. But yeah, you can find pictures of it online. But he's a nice guy, and he just gives it to them because otherwise he would literally spend hours talking to everybody about Back to the Future all the time.
Oh my God. For somebody like Tom Wilson, it's just got to be kind of annoying because you have one thing that everybody knows you from.
Yeah.
Not that he hasn't done a ton of stuff.
No,
but
and he's had a very successful career.
But when you were so goddamn good
Yeah.
at that one thing, you're always going to be remembered for it. No matter what you do, he will always be Biff, Griff, Jiff, Lift, Tiff, Diff, and Diff.
Yeah. Yeah,
two diffs.
It's interesting because now he does stand-up comedy.
Oh, nice.
He actually had a stand-up special, I think, on HBO, and he does painting and
Yeah.
stuff like. But the end of the block of text is literally talking about the stuff he does now, and then pointing you to his website.
Yes, I visited his website.
Yeah.
It's very cool. He's a very cool artist, and hey, man, the guy is great. And it was really cool to see him get to just sink his teeth into one meaty character.
Yeah, exactly.
And it wasn't goof. I mean, look, it was a little goofy, but
it was written to be goofy, but he played it so well.
Mad Dog was terrifying. Mad Dog was literally was scary.
Yeah,
and he did a really good job of being the villain.
He hit the comedy so well.
Yeah,
when he was yelling, like when he forgot what was after 6, and he had to look at his buddy,
yes.
and they're like 7.
Yeah,
and he's like,
well, also, nobody takes a spinny punch better than Tom Wilson.
Yeah,
he does so good
he's good.
Spin to the camera,
yeah,
and that face after he gets popped.
So good.
How many times? You guys got punched in the face a lot by Michael J. Fox.
Always ends up in manure.
Yeah, manure.
So he continued to act in movies after Part 3. He was in Blood In, Blood Out in 1983. Which, shout out to my friend Damien, that was one of his favorite movies when we were in high school.
What's it about?
It's I think it's about Hispanic gangs, if I remember correctly.
It's not about a phlebotomist?
No. I want to say, I think what's his name? The Battlestar Galactica guy. He was in Wolfen. The guy who played the Admiral in Battlestar Galactica. Edward James Olmos.
Oh, yeah.
I think Edward James Olmos is in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure it's about like Hispanic gangs in LA.
When you said Battlestar Galactica, I just was like, Lord Green?
Yep. He was also in 5 episodes of Fired Up in 1997, which, if I remember correctly, I think that was about gymnasts.
I don't know.
Another again like late 90s, like kind of blur of shows. He was in 6 episodes of Freaks and Geeks in 1999, which he was incredible in.
He was the coach of the young kids.
He was.
Yeah,
like the PE coach.
Something Daly. What's the kid's name?
Tyne Daly.
Tyne Daly. Yes, thank you.
The kids. He was the coach.
The young kids.
The young ones, not the high schoolers. Yeah. He was in 4 episodes of Do Over in 2002, which was a show about a guy going back to becoming a kid again. Like he literally time travels back into himself.
Oh.
And again, Wilson plays the coach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. The guy's got the look of a coach or a cop, and he's really got that coach feel to him. Because he's got that
he does.
ebullience.
He's big and he's very positive, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna do it.
He's also really good at playing dumb.
Yeah,
The guy's got a lot of range, but he gets a lot of dumb guy coach parts because of
he just is kind of big and looks big and dumb. Yeah.
Hollywood is not very imaginative.
Yeah, they're not kind to people that are actually really good, but stuck inside bodies.
You play dumb. You play dumb now.
But this is what you look like.
I'd like to play something. No, you play dumb. You dumb guy play dumb. Okay, easy.
It's funny because you're dumb and you don't look dumb.
I run studio.
Yes.
You dumb.
He was in 4 episodes of Ed in 2003. He was in Labor. He was in labor. He had a baby.
He had a baby. Right. Good for him.
He was in Larry the Cable Guy, Health Inspector, and Zoom in 2006.
Zoom wasn't bad. Zoom
is one of those guilty pleasures because it was one of those movies that I shouldn't have liked, but I really enjoyed. It was really fun.
It's about a superhero school, and isn't it with
Tim Allen?
Tim Allen.
Yeah, 6 episodes of Ghost Whisperer in 2006.
Ooh, with your girlfriend, who
used to Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yeah, who used to stalk me.
Tell that story.
Give me a call. I used to go places, and Jennifer Love Hewitt would literally be there. Like, I would show up at places first. This happened over, like, a year.
Yeah.
She showed up, like, 12 times.
Yeah, and she was so bummed that she couldn't have you that Jamie Kennedy swooped in and started dating her.
Barf.
You don't know Adam Neubauer.
They dated for quite a while. Yep. He was in 3 episodes of Big Love in 2010.
Great show.
12 episodes of Zack Stone is Going to Be Famous in 2013.
Okay.
And 9 episodes of Legends of Tomorrow in 2018.
It's like a DC show, right?
It was one of those DC shows about minor DC characters.
Okay.
He's also a prolific voiceover actor, appearing in a ton of projects. He's appeared in a number of SpongeBob SquarePants projects, and most recently can be heard in Camp Coral, SpongeBob's Under Years, released in 2022.
They've released like 8 SpongeBob movies and 14 SpongeBob games in the last 3 years.
It's been weird. Yeah.
I've not seen any of them.
Leah Thompson came back as Lorraine McFly, but also played Maggie McFly.
Oh, Maggie McFly. Yes. Oh, I'm a leprechaun. I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Here's what I want you to do, Michael and Leah. Here, I looped a bunch of Lucky Charms commercials for you, so I want you just to do that. Okay. They're after me, Lucky. They're after me, Lucky Childs.
Thompson's been busy since Back to the Future franchise ended. She starred in 3 remakes between 93 and 94 with Dennis the Menace, the Beverly Hillbillies, and the Little Rascals.
Goodness gracious. The Beverly Hillbilly one wasn't super bad.
No. I mean, and Dennis the Menace was okay. It wasn't...
Dennis!
It was, yeah. I mean, but and I don't remember. The Little Rascals was fine, too, I guess. I mean, they were all just kind of milquetoast.
The Little Rascals was not fine. The Little Rascals was horrible. Why they even remade that is ridiculous.
Yeah. It was
I love the original Little
20
Rascals.
years too late.
Yeah. I mean, who was that movie for?
The people who watched Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, but who was any of those movies for? It's,
I look, man.
Me, maybe, but
You understand that Hollywood is lazy.
Do you think when... it wasn't Tom. I was going to say, if Tom Wilson was on the set of Dennis the Menace, every time Dennis was like, "Hey, Mr. Wilson!" Was he like, "What? Yeah? Quit ruining the takes. Not talking to you, Tom. You're not talking to you. You're talking to me."
In 1995, Leah Thompson got her own TV show, Caroline in the City, which ran for 97 episodes over 4 seasons.
Yeah, I get that mixed up with the Brooke Shields show that she did and the Laura San Giacomo, Just Shoot Me. Every decade, they have to make the same sitcom 15 times. And that was these shows with the Just Shoot Me's and the Caroline and the Cities.
Which I liked Just Shoot Me. I enjoyed it. It's the one I watched.
What was the Brooke Shields one called? Blabbity Bloops. Time and the Timers.
I don't remember.
And like we said last week, now it's all faux documentary shows. Everything has to be a faux documentary.
Yeah.
Single camera faux documentary. Just do something new.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Lord.
In 2002, she appeared in 18 episodes of For the People. And 2005 saw her starring in Jane Doe Vanishing Act, a Hallmark mystery movie with Thompson as a soccer mom who is also Jane Doe, a secret agent for the Central Security Agency, solving crimes while raising a family.
Calling it the CSA is a little problematic to me.
It's a Central Security Agency.
States of America.
Yeah, well, it's the Central Security Agency.
Yeah, well, it's a pro. It's a pro.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
It is.
So you think the Hallmark Channel is secretly trying to promote the Confederacy?
Yes. Yes. Do your research, Adam. Yes. Do your research.
You know the Hallmark Channel, they just really want slavery to come back.
Hallmark is an anagram of Robert E. Lee.
Okay. A bananagram?
A bananagram. Thank you.
By 2008, there would be 8 Jane Doe movies. She did a bunch of them.
Nice. It's like the Jesse Stone movies.
There was actually... Hallmark does this. They do these like mystery series.
Yeah.
Where there was literally... At one point, they had so many of them that like on Friday nights, they had like the Hallmark roulette mystery wheel. And it would randomly pop up with a mystery movie.
I have no idea what goes on at Hallmark. I had a friend that we would watch Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
For fun. She and I aren't friends anymore, so I stopped watching it without her. And it was like, yeah, they're kind of fun. But it's like, they're just stupid.
They're just not. They're done very quickly.
Yeah.
They're not done terribly well.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure these are.
Although she did direct 2 of the movies herself.
Well, I bet you those 2 are great.
I bet they are.
Well, maybe we're going to have to start watching them.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'd love Leah Thompson.
I do too.
I'm sure they're better because she's in them. In 2011, she appeared in 73 episodes of Switched at Birth, the show about people that are switched at birth.
Is that a documentary show?
No, it was an animated show. It wasn't an animated show. It was a live action show. It was just a fiction show, but it was about a woman that realized that she wasn't
switched
her
to birth?
family wasn't who she said it was.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah. She would also direct 4 episodes of the show. She's continued to direct. Her first and only feature was The Year of Spectacular Men in 2017, which also featured her daughter Zoe.
Nice. Never saw it.
I never saw it either. There's a bunch more people in it, but she directed...
Not just her and her daughter?
No, there's more people in it. She directed 1 episode of Mom. She directed 1 episode of The Kids Are All Right, 1 episode of Young Sheldon, 6 episodes of Schooled, 2 episodes of Star Trek Picard.
Such a great show,
Which is a great show. 5 episodes of Stargirl, which was that weird Marvel or DC show.
That was really fun with not Owen Wilson, his brother, Luke Wilson.
Yeah.
About the little girl with the
powers.
Yeah. I like that show. And he built robots.
Yeah. 10 episodes of The Goldbergs.
I hope it wasn't the last few seasons when the show got horrible.
It might have been. 3 episodes of Resident Alien.
Excellent.
Which is fantastic. 3 episodes of Will Trent, which is supposed to be a good show.
Sure.
And then 2 episodes of The Chicken Sisters.
Yeah, baby.
She's guested in a lot of the shows that she's directed. I think a lot of what happens is that she'll actually be a guest star on the show, and then later in the show's run, she'll start directing stuff.
Nice.
So I think she goes in and literally just gets to know the production people and is like, I can direct.
Can you direct it?
Yeah. I mean, why not? I mean, whatever.
A lot of really great shows in there.
Yeah.
And a lot of, look, I never watched Young Sheldon, but it's hugely popular.
Yeah, I never watched it either. It's one of those shows I didn't realize ran like 9 years.
Yeah, it's almost as
It went
long
on forever. Yeah. Almost as long as the original show.
Well, I think the kid was basically the same age Sheldon when he started the first show.
Yeah.
And now they have a new show.
Do they?
Yes, there's a show about the marriage of the brother and his girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Sister and his
girlfriend. Weird. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's another spinoff show.
Yeah, I recently met the dad from Young Sheldon.
Yes,
and I was like, I don't watch your show.
And he was like, "You're a dick.
You're an idiot." Yeah, she'll next be seen in What If from Lindsay McKay, starring with Kevin Pollak.
Okay,
so she's still working. She's acting. I'm sure she's going to direct a lot more. She's been, the whole time, like, there was a ton of other things she acted in while she's been directing and stuff. But I love it when actors, like, as they get older, they're like, yeah, I'm going to get more into other stuff.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, as a woman actor, the business is not kind to you as you age. No. So you have to find yourself.
Especially with these younger, like, ingenues that are the gorgeous ones, and then they get a little older, and people are like, but you don't look the same anymore.
If I see one more article about a child actor from like 1930, it's like, you won't recognize her today. It's like, well, because
they're now 110.
Yes. Whatever happened to all the munchkins? Well, they died.
It's because she's dead in the ground.
Yes.
You don't recognize her.
We dug her up and she looks nothing like she did.
She's been stuck in her apartment alone for 20 years.
Oh my God, I hate those so much.
She's been mummified.
People don't understand age or aging.
Yeah.
Or time.
So Elizabeth Shue and Flea both return. Some of Flea as Needle's gang in the end scene may look familiar as they feature Christopher Wynn, who plays one of Mad Dog's gang in 1885. Ooh. J.J. Cohen, who plays Skinhead, part of Biff's gang in 1955.
What?
And then Ricky Dean Logan, who plays Data, part of Griff's gang in 2015.
Nice.
It was kind of clever. They pulled somebody from each time period. And J.J. Cohen, funny enough, is the only non-main cast to appear in all 3 movies.
Right on. Flea is not an attractive man. I'm sorry, Flea. Maybe now.
Talk about skinny with a big head.
Holy crap, man. As soon as I saw that ghastly face.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If that guy pulled up next to me and I knew him and he wanted me to race him, I definitely would not.
No, he looks like meth personified in that movie.
It's like, you're insane.
Yes, I love Flea too, by the way.
He's fantastic, but like, he's an amazing musician, but
he's a good actor too.
And he's actually a good dude.
Yeah.
It's just that I think this was a very early on in the acting thing.
Well, he also was very, very much like F you to everything. Like I was watching that Woodstock 2 documentary.
Oh yeah.
And every shot he was completely nude.
Yeah.
Playing the guitar.
Yeah.
Weens a-flopping.
He didn't care.
He didn't give a crap. He was just the weirdest, funniest guy. I love him so much.
He's so tiny. Mark McClure, Wendy Jo Sperber, and Jeffrey Wiseman return as Dave, Linda, and George McFly.
Yeah, George McFly in the background.
Thank God he just hung out on the porch and didn't come out.
You know that Chris McGlover freeze-framed, zoomed in on the face to make sure it was, that's not my mask.
It did look like his face was much fatter.
Yeah.
Like it was weird.
Yeah.
It looked weird, and I'm glad they kept him in the background.
Yes. But he did did his impersonation of him.
But I will say that as soon as Wendy Jo Sperber came down the stairs, like I couldn't stop watching her. She was so funny.
She's so
like,
amazing.
You didn't even hear what she was saying. She was just so funny.
Nobody plays Put Out better than her.
was
I
so
love her so
great.
much.
It was so
I loved
great.
her. Rest in peace.
Yeah. James Tolkien returns as Marshall. Oh, he returns, but he plays Marshall James Strickland.
Yes.
I think the grandfather probably of Strickland. The principal
Probably.
Strickland. Yeah.
So the kid was probably his dad.
Yeah. It might have been his great grandfather.
Well, no, because 1880.
1885.
1885. So
the kid looked like he was about 10.
So he
So
had
when
him
he-
at 30.
Oh, no,
in
that's
1900,
true.
And he was
That's-
55.
Yeah,
in
yeah, that's
1955.
true. Okay, no, you're right. Yeah, because Strickland was probably in his 60s.
You're thinking in 85 terms, not
You're
55
right. You're
terms.
right. Oh, time travel makes me confused. Tolkien's first feature was Stiletto in 1969. It was also Raul Julia's first film.
Nice.
It was like an action thriller thing.
Oh, my God. He was so good. He's still alive.
He's still alive.
Number 5 is alive.
He's 94.
He looks great, man. Good for him. It was also really nice to see him get to play a hero type.
Yeah, yeah.
Rather than just you're a slacker. He didn't call anybody a slacker.
This is why I wanted to see more of him.
Yeah.
Like he was. It was so nice to. It was refreshing.
Yes.
To see him and like talking to the kid and like being like, "Here's how you be good."
They needed to reshoot
I
that
know,
shot
I know.
because we didn't even see that fat guy before, that fat marshal or whatever.
No,
he was.
he was. You do see the deputy marshal. He's when in that same scene when you see Tolkien.
Yeah.
When he comes up and he's the guy that asks them to give their guns and stuff.
Right. Okay. Well,
And then they're like, F you, and then Tolkien comes up with that giant ass shotgun.
yes. Well, they needed to. They needed to do that. That's
think
the one.
I-
one of the big glaring things.
I think I think that it came too late in the only way they could fix it was to do voiceover. I think it just came too late in the process.
All right.
Yeah. He also appeared in Serpico in 1973 and in the Amityville Horror in 1979.
I remember him in Amityville Horror. I don't remember him in
Serpico, he was a cop who accused Serpico of having a homosexual affair in a bathroom.
He was one of the crooked cops.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Serpico was about a cop going after crooked cops.
Right.
It was one of the first movies to actually
To do that.
cover that. Yeah.
We'll cover Serpico.
I'm Serpico.
I don't think I've ever seen Serpico. It's
Great.
Yeah. In 1981, he appeared in Wolfen as a medical examiner and made an appearance in War Games in 1983.
Listen to our Wolfen episode and our War Games episode.
Hey, we covered both of them. After Back to the Future, he's mostly recognized for his appearance in Top Gun, which he's phenomenal in.
Did we do Top Gun?
We did.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure we did. I think it was part of our Hoorah America month.
F yeah? America F yeah?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh my God, I think we did. I don't know.
I think you're right.
Let us know if we covered.
Tell your kids.
Between 2001 and 2002, he appeared in 14 episodes of Nero Wolfe, playing 14 different characters.
Was he one of the woofs?
No, Nero Wolfe was played by. I'm never gonna remember his name. It was like a PBS show.
Yeah.
But it was like a series of movies essentially. It was 20 episodes over 2 seasons. You'll recognize the guy as soon as you see him.
Oh, was it the new one with Maury Chaykin?
Maury Chaykin, yes. Nero Wolfe was played by Maury Chaykin, but I think the deal was that a bunch of the actors, it was like an ensemble, that like a repertory. So I think a lot of the actors just appeared in almost every episode.
Oh, cool.
But playing different characters.
Maury Chaykin was such a great actor.
Yeah. Nero Wolfe is an amazing show. It's a good, if you like murder mysteries and thrillers, it's a great show.
Well, the original Nero Wolfe was great, too.
Yeah.
William Conrad, who is also Cannon.
Cannon.
Wheel me over there to solve this crime. Wheel me over there. Wheel me over here. I need to solve this
Wheel
crime.
me over here so I can pull out my cannon.
Yes.
The cannon doesn't work anymore, buddy. It's why you're in the wheelchair.
Stop it. Oh, now I'm depressed.
Tolkien's last feature was in 2015 with Bone Tomahawk, which I don't remember him in that, but I think it's because the movie horrified me so much that I blocked most of it out.
I watched that with my parents.
Oh my God! Why? Why?
Because it just came out. I
Oh
hadn't
my
seen
God,
it.
that
So
was a bad move.
they loved it up until, like...
Oh, it was so brutal. Holy crap.
You ever see one guy ripped in half? Oh my God. It's such a good movie. though.
It's a great movie, but brutal.
Yeah.
It's one of those I've seen once and I haven't been able to watch it again.
Yeah, it was... It was a tough watch with fam.
I've been circling around it. Like, part of me is like, I need to see it again because it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't remember him in it, so I definitely need to watch it
Yeah,
again.
no, I need to see it again, too.
Tolkien is retired now at the age of 94. He pops. It's funny because he technically retired in 2015, but he'll come back for projects once in a while. Like, he
Nice.
technically was in something in 2024. I think he did a voiceover in 2024.
Well, he
but-
probably lives in the neighborhood.
Probably.
Let's have dinner,
I wouldn't-
James.
I wouldn't be surprised.
We got the same name.
The film is full of Western actors, including Matt Clark is the bartender.
Oh, yeah.
He's appeared in
The Cowboys, The Great Northfield, Minnesota Raid, Jeremiah Johnson, The Life and Times of Judge Roy Bean, Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, The Outlaw Josie Wales, Brubaker, Return to Oz, Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh, and A Million Ways to Die in the West.
You know what's funny? That meme of the
Jeremiah
guy
Johnson?
Jeremiah Johnson. You know, I never realized that was
You didn't realize that Robert
I've
Redford was...
literally never. I've seen that meme 1,000 times.
I've sent it to you a
and
couple
I
times.
literally never realized it was Robert Redford.
Really?
Never.
That's hilarious.
And because it does not look like, to me, it doesn't look like him at all.
Oh, he's got a big old beard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a beard throws. I become face blind. Apparently, but the nodding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so it was just one of those. I was like, I've never seen Jeremiah Johnson. So
Great movie. Yeah, Matt Clark is a character actor you would know, you would recognize from a thousand things.
and he was great in this. It was.
He was also in tons of sitcoms and
Yeah, he's been around for a
worked
long time.
forever.
Pat Buttram, Harry Carey Jr., and Dub Taylor play the three elderly saloon patrons.
Oh my God! They gave the two guys with the weirdest voices all the lines.
I know.
Oh, okay. I want to guess you. Where you going? Hey, I better watch out for Mad Dog.
Yeah, that was Pat Buttram. He was known as Gene Autry's sidekick, and for playing Mr. Haney on Green Acres.
Oh, Mr. Haney. He did a lot of voiceover for cartoons too.
Oh, he did, yeah. Carey Jr. appeared in 9 movies with John Wayne, as well as appearing in Gremlins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was great.
Hey, Dub Taylor's a little guy talk like this.
Listen to our Gremlins episode.
Weird, he doesn't have Dub Taylor.
Dub Taylor worked extensively with Sam Peckinpah, and his final film role was in Maverick in 1994. Hy Gillen plays Hill Valley's mayor. He appeared in Psycho 2 and 3.
Oh.
He also did a bunch of westerns, too. Zemeckis actually tried to get Ronald Reagan to cameo as the mayor, as he just finished his second term as president and had acted in some westerns during his career, but Reagan declined.
Well, I just have to say, I don't know where I am or who I am.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's... What? Who are you?
I was going to say the reason he said no is because he forgot they asked.
Well, what is this thing I'm speaking into? And I hear you. Is this
was-
a ghost
he was
communicator?
Pretty far gone by that point.
Yes.
Burton Gilliam plays a gun salesman. He appeared in Blazing Saddles as well as a billion westerns.
Bert Gilliam also has kind of a strange voice, Bert Gilliam.
I worked with him on The Terror Within Part 2.
He had those teeth.
Oh, he had big gold teeth.
old
And
teeth.
he don't talk like this. He's so nice.
He's so recognizable.
Well, he talks just like that
Yeah,
in real
yeah.
life, too. And he's just the
Oh, I
nicest
can
fella.
imagine. Yeah.
Because I was like in charge of lunch, so I had to talk to all these
Oh,
guys
yeah.
all the time. But I was also such a huge fan of his. He was in a ton of Burt Reynolds movies.
Yeah.
You know, like Cannonball Run.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he was one of those, group of, like you said, like a stable of
Like
actors.
a repertory.
Yeah.
It's like you get somebody that's good. You hold on to him.
I think Dub Taylor was in those movies too.
He might have been
Yeah,
actually.
he seemed like it.
Burt Reynolds, like nothing more than weird dudes talking weird.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
true.
you also had
That's true.
Bill Tillis.
Mel Tillis, Donovan Scott plays Strickland's deputy. He's best known for playing Cadet Leslie Barbara in Police Academy.
All right.
Yeah. Bill McKinney plays an engineer. He's best known for playing one of the hillbillies in Deliverance and for appearing in 7 Clint Eastwood films.
Ooh, was he the one that told him, get them panties down? Squeal like a piggy.
Maybe. I don't remember specifically.
The head
Yeah.
hillbilly.
ZZ Top makes an appearance as the local band.
They were chubs, man.
Oh, yeah.
They look so
That's how I
different.
remember them as big guys. It was the 80s. They got really big in the 80s.
Yeah, excess.
They got hit big.
Lots of beer, whiskey, and burgers.
Man, I have nothing but utmost respect for ZZ Top.
Oh, me too.
Those 3 guys got together in like the early 70s, the late 60s, and played together for over 50 years.
She's got legs.
It just blows my mind. They went on tour almost every year for 50 years.
They're amazing.
And they didn't hate each other.
No. Well,
Like,
what's really
impressive.
funny is I used to watch Bones,
Yeah,
the television program,
television program.
and one of the main characters on Bones, her dad was one of the ZZ Top guys, and he played the ZZ Top.
Oh,
he played
that's
himself.
funny. That's funny.
But he would come in, and like if she had a problem with a boyfriend or something,
Yeah.
he'd be like, "All right, let me talk to him." No, you're not gonna get it. Oh, I'm going to talk to him.
This was a little weird because they weren't wearing the sunglasses, which
Right.
they normally wear when they're performed.
And
so
the
it was
hats.
like seeing their eyes, and like the beards were about half length.
Yeah.
But always
And the bellies were full sail.
yes. My favorite thing about ZZ Top always is that the guitarist and the bassist had beards, and then the drummer, his name is literally Frank Beard, but did not have a beard.
Only the woman he was dating.
Yes. Okay. All right.
I don't know.
During a take, the camera malfunctioned and had to be repaired. Michael J. Fox asked them to play Hey Good Lookin' to pass the time, so they did.
Hey, you guys want to play? Hey, good looking. Well, we're waiting.
It's like they're hanging out, they're waiting. This led to more requests from the cast and crew, and before they knew it, they'd been playing for almost 2 hours.
So awesome.
When someone finally asked if the camera had been fixed, Zemeckis replied they'd been fixed for quite a while, but didn't want to ruin the party they developed from the stoppage.
That's awesome. That just shows you how much fun they're having.
Yeah.
This was I think this was the culmination of 2 super stressful, very difficult movies.
Yeah.
And especially number 2, which was just a mishmash of problems
Such a huge,
and headaches and missteps. And I really do believe, and I would love to talk to somebody who worked on it.
Yeah.
But I really believe that this was almost like a vacation. It was just this
Yeah.
perfect filming experience that people were just relaxed and having fun. They had their 3 weeks off before, and they were just hanging out in California.
Yeah.
They could go straight to their hotel or whatever. You know, it's
Yeah,
just,
and the fact that it was less characters, playing less characters, you were able to focus more on one role,
less action.
It's like you don't have to worry about like I got to go over here now to go do this thing and do this thing and whatever. Like it felt like the production for 2 was much more disjointed.
Yeah,
and it was just like go in, relax.
Well,
and
this was 92% one location.
Yeah.
And so they, like you said, they didn't have to jump back and forth and worry about all these crazy effect shots and stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
just
a little bit with Fox talking to Fox.
Yeah. That was the only time. There's only a couple times they actually used the Vista Glide.
Yep.
I mean, like it was just felt like a more relaxed movie. It just
I just watching it this time, I got the vibe that people were really having fun, and it made me have more fun watching it.
Yeah. The production ended up building the entire town to resemble the backlot of Universal in Northern California.
Nice.
The cast was very excited about shooting on location and enjoyed the relaxed atmosphere that shooting a Western brought about.
Yeah, very laconic.
All of the main cast say that 3 was their favorite to shoot.
I was right.
Yeah. The crew also was really stoked to be working on a Western. Most of them, I don't think, would ever thought they could work on a Western because Westerns just really weren't a thing anymore.
That is my dream. If I could be a voice on The Simpsons and be in a Western, I would retire.
Bucket list.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will not get either of those things.
They also built the entire drive-in theater, the drive-in theater that he uses to get back, like with the time machine that gets rebuilt. Because that was built in Monument Valley, which is in Utah, makes it really ironic, though. And he was like, oh, it's going to be a long way to walk back to Hill Valley. Yeah, it's like over 1,000 miles. Like, have fun with that.
Did they leave the drive-in for the locals to enjoy?
I don't think there's locals where they shot.
No, okay.
But I don't think so. But yeah, it's just funny to me that they literally decided, it's like, we'll just build everything. It's fine. But that was part of the reason that they did 2 and 3 together, because they estimated that shooting them back to back like that, they saved like between $10 and $15 million.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also Westerns are historically a lot less expensive to shoot.
Well, yeah. I mean, because you're going to spend some money on sets, you're going to spend some money on costumes and stuff, but like for the most part, you're really just paying stunt guys.
And most of the sets are facades. And it's a lot cheaper and easier to build wood facades.
Well, yeah.
That than it is to build,
shiny chrome.
A bunch of futuristic bullshit.
Flying cars and stuff,
They got to worry about horse poop. That's about it.
While Zemeckis was shooting most of the train sequences in Sonora, that's in California, Gale was in Los Angeles supervising the final dub of Part 2. Zemeckis would wrap photography and board a private plane to Burbank, where Gale and engineers would greet him on the dubbing stage with dinner. He would oversee the reels completed that day and make changes where needed. Afterwards, he would retire to the Sheraton Universal Hotel for the night. The following morning, Zemeckis would drive to the Burbank airport, board a flight back to the set in Northern California, and continue to shoot the film. He did this for 3 weeks.
That's crazy. It's not that bad, though. I used to have to, when I worked at ILM, I would have to hand carry negative. Mm-hmm. So I would go to the Burbank airport. I would have, I don't know, $3 million worth of Jurassic Park negative on my lap. It was the most nerve-wracking period. But I would fly to Burbank, hand it off, fly. I mean, I'd fly to San Francisco,
right,
hand it off, and then fly right back to Burbank.
Yeah.
It's only like an hour flight or whatever.
No, I know, but he was doing this flight at 4:30 in the morning.
Well, that's pretty crap.
Yeah, because he had a full day to shoot. He was literally working 18-hour days. So it's
working in quotes.
Yeah, well,
sitting around having fun, watching ZZ Top play. It didn't sound like work to me.
Zemeckis has gone on record saying that he doesn't know how he survived it. It was a lot.
Well, when you're working on, I mean, because back in the day, I would have a play, a movie, and a comedy show.
Yeah,
and, so you would be working 3 different things.
Oh, no.
80 hours a week, but you're loving it.
When I was working on TV shows in post, I was working like 10 hours a day and then going and doing probably 5-6 hours of Zombie Joe's every day.
Yeah.
Like it was a lot, but because I enjoyed it. Well, I enjoyed the theater stuff more than I did working on the post stuff, but that was that's a whole other story.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm astounded at the schedule I could keep back in the day.
Yeah. So to film the destruction of the DeLorean, the filmmakers consulted with the engineer of the diesel freight train that would smash the DeLorean to pieces. When asked if smashing the car might derail the train, the engineer replied,
"Are you kidding? I've been waiting to do this my whole life."
And I just love to think, I love that the production guys thought that DeLorean was going to somehow derail a giant 800-ton train.
Well, they must have made it out of Legos or something because of the way that it just dissipated.
From what I can tell, that was an actual DeLorean.
Well, then DeLoreans are the worst made cars I've ever seen in my life. Well, the frame wouldn't just explode like that.
It was into pieces. Yeah. I think they took the engine out. I don't think the engine was in it.
When your car is made of 80% cocaine, it's not super stable.
Yeah. In the original cut, Marshall Strickland was actually killed by Mad Dog, but they cut the scene, deciding it was too dark for part 3.
Definitely, because the whole part 3 was so much fun and joyous.
Yeah, it was the whole deal where he was talking about shooting Doc in the back.
Yeah.
He ends up actually shooting the marshal in the back, which is why the deputy arrests him, because the original scene is him coming up and charging him with murder.
Right.
Because he killed the marshal. But then when they took it out, they changed it to
bank robbery.
Bank robbery, yeah.
But that's the thing. If they changed it to bank robbery, was that just dubbed?
It was dubbed.
Oh, okay.
They cut literally right as he says bank robbery. They cut. I was watching for it. They cut to something else, and then it's voiceover.
Okay.
Yeah. It just happened late, but I think it was the right choice.
Yeah.
But it sucks that they didn't think about that beforehand, so that they could have had another scene with James Tolkien.
Yes, because we were all waiting for him to do it,
I just assumed he was taking somebody to another town or whatever, because marshals would disappear for a while.
I get it. But it was the one thing that stuck out to me, this seems wrong.
Yeah. Even more so than Seamus and Maggie.
That was wrong. There's 2 things that were wrong.
The little boy that asked Marty how he got the idea for the shield is implied to be the famous film director D.W. Griffith.
Oh, really?
When the kid goes, "How'd you do that?" And he goes, "Oh, I saw it in a movie." And then the kid was like, "Movie?" And then you hear somebody say, like, "David William Griffith, get back over here," or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But it's actually, the funny thing is that the timing is right, because D.W. Griffith was born in 1875.
Yeah.
So he would have potentially could have been him.
Well, the kid wasn't wildly racist enough to be D.W. Griffith.
He learned that. But I just like that. It's another one of those things in the movies. This is what I love about it. Like the whole Frisbee thing, like tossing the pie tin.
Yeah.
Which technically that actually happened.
Yeah.
Frisbee was a pie tin company, and they end up using them, throw them around in real life. But he, used it to not kill Doc and all that stuff. But I love it when it's like those little things sprinkled in.
Oh, me too. Yeah. That's awesome.
The film grossed $23 million in its opening weekend. It made $246 million worldwide, making it the 6th highest grossing film of 1990, behind Total Recall at 5. Dances with Wolves at 4th place, Pretty Woman at 3rd place, Home Alone at 2nd place, and Ghost at number 1 with $505 million.
Listen to our Home Alone show.
I always forget how big of a juggernaut Ghost was.
Oh my God, Ghost was huge. It's so funny though that, who watches?
I don't. I love Total Recall, and Home Alone's great, but I don't rewatch Ghost very often.
Or Dances with Wolves.
I don't rewatch Dances with Wolves.
Kicking Bird. Mary McConnell ruined that movie for me. Ruined it.
Pretty Woman's a great movie, but I don't watch it very often.
Yeah.
I just, Back to the Future is one of the... But the thing is that it didn't make as much as the other two. It made about half of what the first movie did.
All of these movies are 90s movies. And they're very, very, very 90s movies. The Back to the Future movies transcend that. I don't feel as though they're 80s or 90s movies. I just feel like they're movies.
Yeah, I agree.
They're classics.
The film, again, received mixed but mostly positive reviews. Kim Newman of Empire gave the film 4 out of 5 stars, saying that the film
restores the heart interest of the first film and has a satisfying, complete storyline.
Yeah, I agree.
Agree? Yeah.
Leonard Maltin preferred the film to the first two, giving it 3.5 stars out of 4, praising the film as great fun, special effects, and imagination, also saying that the movie magic works in the film.
The movie magic really works for the film.
I would agree that it's a great movie, and 3.5 stars out of 4 is good, but I would not say it's better than the first movie.
No.
Yeah.
And then what did you give the first movie?
Yeah.
I'd say the first movie is 4 out of 4.
I agree. It's a perfect movie.
There's nothing I would change, really.
There's only 2 things I would change in this movie, and we already just discussed them.
in the third movie.
In the third movie.
Yeah.
Only 2 things I would change, and we've already talked about them ad nauseum.
Yes.
Roger Ebert gave the film 2.5 stars out of 4. He said that the film's Western motifs are
a sitcom version that looks exactly as if it were built on a back lot somewhere.
Oh, wow. You mean they built the set? I'm sorry. I usually agree with Roger Ebert, but he can literally himself.
Whoa. Whoa. Wow. A lot of anger there. Wow.
He's literally talking about, well, I don't like movies that are movies.
And he's wrong, because
I
looked at the set, and it's very, look, this is going to sound weird, but once Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, I paid a lot of attention to the design of that. And then, I used to read a lot of cowboy books back in the day, a lot of those Time Life gunslinger books and such. This is what it looked like. It had the storefronts, everything looked very period authentic.
My parents live about 20 minutes away from an old western town in Arizona that is now an attraction, but it's a lot of the original buildings, and it looks just like that.
Every Western movie looks like a set because there's nothing like that anymore.
Exactly.
Because we don't have towns like that anymore.
But I am sorry I got a little too aggrieved.
That's all right, man. Roger Ebert could do that.
He evoked a reaction, I guess.
Well,
I'd punch him in his face if he were dead.
God, wow. You just saw that line and ran right over it.
Well, hey. I'm talking about you.
Yeah,
you would punch him in the face. I was doing an impersonation of you.
Punch him in the jaw?
Oh. Well, you're worse.
I saw that line and ran over it, too. We ran over it holding hands.
You pushed me out of the way, and you decided to go farther.
I barreled you down. Okay. Zemeckis and Gale, who have an agreement with Spielberg and Amblin that any further installments in the Back to the Future franchise will not be made without their involvement, have stated that another film is
not gonna happen.
Never, ever happen. Gale commented that he did not wish to see another film in the series without the Marty McFly character, nor any other actor than Michael J. Fox playing him, while acknowledging that Fox's current health condition would make this impossible.
Well, I 100% get it. I mean, it's Indiana Jones, man. Yeah. It's Han Solo.
Yeah.
It's Luke Skywalker. Who's going to play that part?
Yeah.
And it's not James Bond. It's not
set up to be other actors.
He is Marty McFly. The only way that I could see it working is if it's a annex movie where it's like in 2040, a couple of people come across the DeLorean.
Or they work. Yeah, they figure out something, and it's if it's not these characters. Yeah. Or they somehow find Doc Brown's flying time train. Yes.
Or it's his kids. It's Jules and Vern.
Jules and Vern. Yeah.
And their kids. They could do that, but they have to. It's like, stop making movies about the Skywalker family.
Right,
You got to
right.
stop making movies about the McFlys.
Yeah, agreed. I think that's a good idea. Christopher Lloyd is open to new movies, as he always wanted Marty and Doc to go back to Roman times.
Well, as we've seen, Christopher Lloyd is up for any movie.
And speaking of, I mean, if you really want to see people time traveling back to Roman times, you just got to watch the last Indiana Jones movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Which is not, I mean, it's kind of Roman times, it's more Greek times.
Yeah.
But anyway, it kind of fulfills that niche.
There you go.
Yeah.
The Circle of Time. What is it called? Crystal Seaman?
Crystal Seaman.
Yes.
Indiana Jones and the Crystal Seaman of Time.
Crystal Seaman.
Yeah. And the Great Circle? The Great
Yes,
Circle.
thank you.
Indiana Jones,
No.
the Great. No, that's the
game.
Dial of Destiny. Oh my God, we both
Okay.
got there. All right. The show did have an animated spin-off that ran for 26 episodes between 1991 and 1992. It focused mainly on Doc and Clara and their two kids, Jules and Vern, and Einstein traveling through time in a remade, voice-activated DeLorean time machine.
Okay, see, I thought it was the train that they were going around in.
They remade. This is the funny thing and how I'm like, is this really in the franchise? Because he literally was like, we have to destroy this time machine.
Yeah, and they did.
And they did.
Yeah.
But he remade it and gave it to his kids, I guess.
Well, I guess so. That's gonna negate everything.
I mean, technically he did remake the time train. So I mean, like he just kind of was like, well, whatever. I fell in love and now everything out the window. Whatever. Christopher Lloyd played Doc in some live action opening and closing sequences, but he didn't voice Doc, as that was portrayed by Dan Castellaneta. Yeah, weird that he agreed to do the live action, but then didn't do the voice, and especially when he was already doing voiceover.
And when he does everything, he never
Like,
says no.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, this is like the one thing he says no to.
Mary
I draw a line. This is my line.
Mary Steenburgen and Thomas F. Wilson were the only cast members to voice their characters in the show.
Nice.
The Marty does make an appearance, but he's played by somebody else.
Played by me.
I think at that point he was probably just didn't sound like himself. He didn't sound like he was 17 anymore.
Well, he was also busy doing other stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
He
was
Michael
a movie
J.
star.
Fox.
He was a movie star. Yeah. There have been a ton of video games from the three movies made, but the culmination was Back to the Future: The Game, released by Telltale between 2010 and 2011.
Telltale is an awesome company. They made these Walking Dead games that were groundbreaking.
Incredible. A Wolf Among Us.
Yeah.
Like they did these essentially like interactive like cartoons.
Whole new genre.
They were amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Walking Dead games were great. Choices mattered. Like it was really good.
They took the point and click adventure games to a whole new level.
Yeah, and this is one of those. It was one of their earlier ones. I think this is before all the others.
Oh, wow.
Walking Dead and stuff. Christopher Lloyd voices Doc Brown. Thomas F. Wilson reprises his role as Biff, and Michael J. Fox makes a cameo appearance while someone else voiced Marty.
Oh.
Which is weird.
Wait, Michael J. Fox is in it, but
Plays
he's
a
not playing-
different character. Yeah. And the most amazing thing is that Claudia Wells comes back to play Jennifer.
All right, finally.
She did the voice.
Finally.
They actually had. This is the weird thing is that Thomas F. Wilson wasn't in the original games when it was released.
Oh.
There were 5 episodes they released, but when they did like not like a remastered, but like a
Re-release?
a re-release of it, he did all the voice. For
Oh, cool.
Biff. So that's the one that I have.
And you've played it?
I have played the first episode.
Oh, okay.
I have not. It starts off very much like the first movie, where you end up in Doc's like garage, and
Playing the guitar?
yeah. But Bob Gale assisted with the script and said that it is the closest we'll ever have to a 4th movie.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to know what happened after, play Back to the Future of the Game.
Probably pick it up pretty cheap at this
I'm
point.
sure it's probably on sale for relatively cheap.
Yes.
Back to the Future the musical premiered in 2020 in Manchester with a Broadway run in 2023 and a North American tour in 2024.
Ugh, I am so sick of them making musicals out of everything.
But it looked interesting. And I mean, it's like I don't care about musicals, number 1. Number 2, adapting some of my favorite things into musicals is never my favorite thing. So
They could be good.
I'm sure it's entertaining.
The Evil Dead musical's entertaining.
Yeah, but that leaned into what the Evil Dead is.
Well, hopefully they lean into what Back
Yeah.
to the Future is.
You know what Back to the Future is? Not a musical.
Well, neither was the Walking
The Evil Dead.
The Evil Dead.
I want to see a Walking Dead musical. That would
Yes.
be great.
Stab him in the head. Stab him in the head. Stab him in the head, and then they'll be dead.
Zombies!
Jazz hands, zombie hands.
Anyway, so that's what I got, man. This has been such a great month.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have loved to watch. I literally want to sit down and watch all these again.
I think that you need to watch them as one movie.
I want to sit down at some afternoon and take a while, but watch all of them together.
Yes.
Like, because they're continuous. It's one movie.
It is, and just like a lot of movies, Act 2 drags a little bit.
Yeah.
But Act 1 and Act 3 are super strong.
Yeah.
Super strong. And the problem is, 2's not a bad movie.
No.
But compared to the other two movies, it's a little weak.
It is a necessary movie. They had to do the weird setup to make 3 work better.
Yeah, but it also shows, even when you have somebody as brilliant as Bob Zemeckis, and you have Michael J. Fox,
Yeah.
and you have Christopher Lloyd, and you have Chris McGlover, and you have all these people. If you don't, well, not Chris McGlover, obviously, but if you don't have a plan,
Yeah.
and if you're ham-fisted into a situation, then even these guys, as brilliant as they are, they can't get their way out
Yeah.
of there.
No.
I mean, they did the best they could.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't. You have two movies that are so good that it makes the middle movie a little problematic.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the middle movie, and I still love that movie, but it definitely pales in comparison to the other two.
It doesn't have the heart of the
Yeah.
other two.
It just feels like a lot of plot,
A lot of plot and so much exposition,
and the character development is not really there, and
not one well-written woman in the entire movie.
yeah,
It is.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say misogynistic because it's a loaded word, but I do think that Bob Gale has no idea how to write for women.
yeah.
And I don't think he gives a shit.
Although he wrote Mary Steenburgen's character, so I mean,
Well,
maybe
I think
he learned. Maybe he was. Maybe I really think that less so that he doesn't know how to write women. I think it's more so they didn't know how to write themselves out of that corner. And unfortunately, she was cannon fodder for the. We'll just throw her onto a pile of garbage and let her
Buddy,
go.
There is so many more choices than drug her
This
and
is
throw
what
her on
I'm
a pile
saying.
of garbage in
This
an
is
alley.
what I'm saying. I'm saying is that Bob Gale isn't necessarily a bad writer for women. I think he just might not know how to get out of plot holes.
I don't think Bob Gale likes women.
He wrote Clara Clayton. So
Well, I think a lot of Clara Clayton, too, has to do with Mary Steenburgen. It's not so much how strong the writing
he
is.
wrote it specifically for her.
Well, yeah, but she does such a great job.
Maybe that's why. Maybe it's because he knew who she was.
Maybe, but they also give her, if they would have given Jennifer something
Yeah.
that wasn't like, basically they said, Jennifer is too stupid to be a part of this adventure, so we're going to drug her and throw her in an alley.
At the very end, when she pulls out the "you're fired," erased. It was so just like, what are you doing?
Oh my God. Yeah, that was so stupid.
Erased.
Erase.
It was like, oh my God. They wrote that during part 2. They had to have.
What are you talking about? It says erase. What does that mean?
But the whole thing, it was a dream. Marty, was it a dream?
I don't know. Do you think this giant flying train is a dream?
Well, at that point, you can, yes, we're still in a dream. I'm going to drug you again.
I'll tell you this, man. If I were her, I would not marry Marty McFly. I'd be like, you left me in an alley, you son of a bitch.
I mean, that might be part of it. Who knows what happens in their future?
He marries his mother, apparently.
That's in the past.
Well, he's like, hey, man, seeing my doppelganger smooching all over my mom, that gave me ideas.
I'm going to travel back to 1955 and kiss my mom.
Yeah, all bets are off now.
It's like, Doc, can I borrow the time train just for a second?
Yeah, you got condoms, Doc? What are you going to do, Marty?
Yes, but they're time condoms. They send your penis to the future.
I don't care, Doc. I got to give it to my mom.
God, okay. This went so downhill so fast.
Marty, that's inappropriate.
Wow. I will say also the really fun conversation we had during part 3, trying to figure out how many time machines were on in October or November 12th, 1955 at the same time.
Yes.
Which was 4, and then technically 4. It was 4 total. But it was funny because Jim just kept going, so this is the time machine from the past. And I was just like, Jim, they're literally all the same time machine.
Well,
they're all the same.
Well, they're all over the place.
I know, but there was never... I mean, I guess they were technically... I don't know. See, this is where it's what I love about time travel. It's so confusing.
Well, there was also a time train during the time there was a time
Well,
DeLorean.
That was the other thing, man. If at the end of the day, think about this. This will make you rethink the entire thing. Doc Brown had a time machine after all of this. Easily could have just gone back to 1955 and grabbed him and been like, oh, I'll go drop you off. And then you save me and then we get done.
Well, he could have just not made the time machine, too. Could have gone back and said, guess what?
Yeah, but then Marty's parents would be sore losers, would be losers and bad.
Yeah.
You have to have the first movie to happen.
Well, you go back, you kill Biff, and then that's it.
You go back and then you make the second and third movie not happen.
The third movie was great.
Because Marty, you'll never guess what I did.
Marty, I solved all your problems. I murdered everybody.
What, Doc?
Biff is dead.
His blood is all over me.
Don't open up that hole in the cave. Just don't do it.
Doc, what's that smell?
Biff.
There's people dead from every time period in there.
I made Biff burgers and I sold them to your parents.
Okay, wow. This got real weird real fast.
Our Back to the Future trilogy would be a little bent.
It would be a little dark. A little dark.
Oh, my God.
All right. Well, it's awesome. This is awesome. It's been a great month. There is a really great Blu-ray set.
Yeah.
Find it. You can probably get it for like $25.
It's got all 3 movies. It's got a bonus disc.
Ton of features on it.
Ton of great stuff. I'm going to go through some more of the special features.
Special features.
Going to go through some of those for the Stepdad show.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. A great trilogy. Something that I think your kids would really like. It's funny. We say, hey, show your kids. And our good friend Lewis showed his daughter.
Yeah.
And she gave us a review, and she really liked it.
She did.
Yeah.
She really loved the last line of the movie. It was great. But she liked it. She really liked it. She thought it was goofy and silly, but that made it better.
And thank you, Lewis, for showing it to your kid.
It was so sweet.
And giving us some feedback. Yeah, look. These movies are pure joy. The first and third one are so much fun, and the second one is fun too. It's just a
different kind of fun.
It kind of sucks because if the middle one was better, it would have been a perfect trilogy.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I think the bookends are great. Watching 3 again, without all the baggage of the second one, and not being a 19-year-old a-hole.
Right.
I really enjoyed it, and my love of Westerns has only grown as I've gotten older. And I really appreciated this, not only as a Back to the Future movie, but as a really fun Western, too.
Yeah.
And, everybody's having a good time. These are movies that will cheer you up. You need them in your collection because if you're in the dumps, it's a gloomy, rainy day today.
Yeah.
And if we hadn't just watched it, popping those babies in would make for a wonderful day. Like I said, pick it up on Blu-ray. Definitely have it in your Gen X collection. And, yeah, baby.
We'll be back next week with our Stepdad show.
Ooh, it's our 250th episode.
Big 250th episode. Woo!
Quarter of a century.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost to 1,000.
Yep. It's okay.
We're going to go back in time and stop the whole goddamn thing.
Going back in time.
Watch them damn movies, baby. Go back in time.
Erased! The Foreigners in 1996.
Or The Frighteners.
Yep, that one too.
Anastasia. Hey, Arnold. Oh,
Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Yes.
It's also Anastasia, some people say. I say sabotage.
Okay.
Anastasia.
Yeah.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming, The $6 Billion Man, already in progress.